Hey guys, Ash Ray Shadow Legends. Welcome to the video. Glad to have you all here with me today. How's your summer? How was your summer? I can't believe that we're creeping up on September already. My kiddo's going back to school in just about a week or so, a week and a half. Oh man, time flies by, time flies by. When I was young, it felt like the summer just went on forever. And now I feel like it's a blink of the eye, but that could be said. I feel like for life itself, the older you get, the faster it just tends to go by. Anyway,
Old Man Ash opening up today's video.
I want to talk about an epic champion that maybe misunderstood is the wrong word, but people kind of don't see the full potential that this champion has. She's an old school void epic, but there's a lot of champions kind of like this, right? Where you read their kit and either something's just worded totally incorrectly or it's just not super intuitive. For example, we did a video on Juliana recently, places a poison debuff for 3 turns if the attack is critical, but it doesn't say each hit places a poison. So it's actually 2 poisons on a 3-turn cooldown, which is quite a bit better. There's a lot of this though. There's a lot of ambiguity around some of these champions, right? Walking Tomb Drang, for the longest time, I thought that he needed accuracy. And I know he didn't need it on the A2. The debuff can't be resisted, but before I built him, I just assumed that you needed accuracy to instantly activate the HP burn, but he does not need accuracy. That is also cannot be resisted on the A1. So there's a lot of these. Any other skills come to your mind or anything that just worded like just really wrong inside the game? To that end, Umbral Enchantress, not that it's worded wrong, but there's been so many kind of bugs and glitches and weird things that you could do with Umbral. I remember back in the day you could actually cleanse away the block active skills, which is no longer the case. But Umbral Enchantress is really one of the most, I guess, underrated epics out there because people don't understand what you can still do with this old school void epic to this day.
It's embarrassing how naive you are.
You don't know. Cut off. But baby, you will.
So why is she so good? She has a defense-based champion, pretty tanky. Her HP not so much, but her defense at least. So she's fairly easy to keep alive. She has a 2-turn provoke, right? Almost every provoke in this game is 1 turn. Molly Tankard, Angar, Archer Queen only in PvE. You have like an Alaz, but it's a single target. It's very hard to find and it's unheard of. No epic in the game outside of Umbral has this potential. A 2-turn provoke inside the arena specifically, but even wave content is an absolute game changer. Why? Because basically even their cleanser is unable to go in there and cleanse and they lose 2 turns, which oftentimes, especially in a PvP situation, that can mean an automatic defeat. So it's an insanely good controllability. The only downside is it places block active skills on her for 5 turns and it cannot be resisted or blocked and it cannot be removed. But that is not the case. So on the A2, it's really good as well and very unique. It's Immolate and it's a 3-turn cooldown. Doesn't have to be booked, but you might as well to get that block buffs up for 100% for 3 turns. Now she's void affinity as well, so you don't have to worry about negative affinities. You don't have to worry about weak hits as much, right? So we've got block buffs for 3 turns. That's a 100% uptime on the debuff block buffs and on a 3-turn cooldown. But the problem with her kit has always been, well, I really want to take advantage of the provoke in PvP especially, or in wave content for that matter, but I'd love to come back in on the next turn and use her awesome AoE on the A2 with block buffs. They're decently hard hitting as well. But you can do that with the magic and the beauty of the build that we're about to share today. By the way, I want to shout out, people have been saying this in the comments for a long time, and I am woefully behind on making a video on this champion. But I do want to shout out the most recent comment that I saw from a couple of videos ago, and it's Historical Gamer. He says, hey, fun fact about Umbral Enchantress, despite the fact that her A3 says it cannot be blocked, it in fact can be blocked by Stone Skin. Putting her in a 1-turn Stone Skin makes you able to provoke and block buff right after that. So there it is, guys. We have her in a 4-piece Stone Skin. You don't need 6 pieces. You can if you want to, but hopefully you're provoking everybody.
This is becoming
Unacceptable.
Now, obviously, you have to worry about polymorph, worry about stone skin as well. So having a buff remover going ahead of her is always a good idea. Obviously, Armand, Sun Wukong are obviously very competent buff removers. There's a lot of them out there. Other than that, I built her for a little bit of damage. I have crit rate with crit rate on the gauntlets here. Again, she can hit pretty hard. Good gear, not amazing gear. I have defense percentage on the chest. I have speed on the boots. I'm obviously going for accuracy and as much speed as we can get on her. So I have 257 on the speed. I have 560 on the accuracy. After that, it's going to be defense, crit rate, crit damage. We have 101 and 200. And guess what? Your boy has a fully empowered, fully awakened Umbral Enchantress.
They're just showing off to prove they're bigger, richer, better.
Heck yeah, she's one of... I think she's one of 3 epics that I have fully awakened and fully empowered, maybe 4. Either way, I have Crushing Ren because she's fully empowered, especially in wave content. I'll ignore defense for every 10 levels. That can definitely stack up in PvE waves. And I do have War Master on her as a mastery. Now, I think I want to go ahead and change her to kind of an arena nuker build, so I'll be right back. All right, guys, so we redid the masteries just a little bit, just to get a bit more damage out of her inside the arena, where we're going to be highlighting her today. But because of this combo, I don't want to make the mistake of just saying, oh, it's only an arena champion or only an arena build. We can use her. I mean, we have Magma Dragon on this rotation. Let me show you her really quickly on Magma Dragon, hard, the final stage. We can use her in a team like this. We have Mikage. We have a couple ally attackers, essentially, and a little bit of DPS. So let me just come back to you guys when we get to the Magma Dragon. All right, guys, so we're finishing up the second wave on Magma Dragon, and what I do is I turn off all the ally attack moves, and of course, I'm turning off that A3 of Umbral. Hopefully, she was able to get back to it in time, but what we do is, and I love this combo on a Magma Dragon team, you use Umbral with somebody else who has a provoke on their A1 as a secondary provoker, right? Especially if it's going to take you a little bit extra time, you might want to back up provoke. So I love her paired with Husk, because Husk has a provoke on his A1 ability. So between the two of them, they should be able to keep the Magma Dragon pretty dang provoked. So there he goes. Husk actually just landed it right there. Did she already have it off cooldown? Did she even land one provoke there against the Magma Dragon? Well, I don't know if she did or not, but either way, she can be a very competent provoker for the Magma Dragon. Just got to make sure. Let me go to my team setup here, because the most important thing is for her to lead in with the provoke, because that's what's going to do. The stone skin is going to be blocking it. So if she leads in with the A2 or the A1, sure, she can get back to it, but she's going to be block active skills because the stone skin is going to be gone. Let me look at this team really quickly. Oh, do I not even have a preset for it? I thought I made a dang Oh, I did. And I just wasn't using it. You ever do that, guys?
No.
Anyway, ideally, we'd come in on the round 2 and not use the Undying Evil. That way we can open with it, obviously, on round 3 for the Magma Dragon. All right, guys, here we are inside the arena. We just fell out of platinum while we were blabbing on the intro. I want to start out with a go second team, right? So we have Sun Wukong built slow. We have a Stone Skin Valkanen, Stone Skin UDK, and Stone Skin Umbral Enchantress. This is the type of team that you could use with an Umbral if you didn't think you were going to win the speed race. So this is a perfect team. You just got to be careful, obviously, of cleansers coming in and resisting, or, you know, getting rid of the 2-turn provoke. So here we go, 2-turn provoke. Obviously, we're going to have both Unkillable and Stone Skin. We're totally cool. Now we're going to sacrifice Sun Wukong. Going to take a little bit of bomb damage in a turn, so we got to be ready for that. But we do have again, the Unkillable here, and we'll bolster it with some continuous heals. So here we go. We can choose who we want to kill on the enemy team. We only have one choice in UDK.
It's just not fair.
I'm actually going to sacrifice and go with the A2 instead. Take out the rest of the team there, and that's going to be game over, right? All right, let's keep it going here. I'll do one more match with this team. We didn't really get to see everybody shine because we didn't get to see the double AoE, or the double effective AoE, I should say, by Our Lady. Let's do one more. I think we're going to lose the speed battle again, but that's why we have the 3 stone skins. Obviously not necessary for Sun Wukong. Again, we actually win this speed battle. It is what it is. We come in with a 2-turn provoke. They're dead. Their cleanser, Wither the Crowned, she's 2-turn provoked. So they're toast. So we're going to go ahead and make that sacrifice there. We'll start popping them off one at a time with Valkanen. Who do you want to take care of first? Usually their biggest threat, which is probably going to be Foley here. So Foley, sayonara. All right, 2-turn provoke, still in action here. 1 turn provoke on their provoker. Now we can go in with the A2. Now we have block buffs for 3 turns. It just buys us plenty of time to just clean up. It's very, very hard to circumvent that 2-turn provoke. All right, guys, so the next team, we have an ally attack team with Lady Mikage and Fenax. We have Astrolith on the team as well, mainly for that great aura lead, as well as just to switch things up a little bit instead of going Armons every single time. And then Umbral to control, right? I really love this because we can pop off anybody we want with an ally attack with Lady Mikage's base form, or depending on the situation, we can go in and we can trying to think of what I want to do here. I'm a little worried about Lazarius. We can go alternate form and remove buffs with Mikage if we wanted to.
Don't you dare! Them's mine!
But I think I want to get rid of... Ooh, I hate me some Siffy. Let's get rid of Siffy. So Fenax is going to be able to block revive on anybody that we want to out the gate. Fantastic stuff. Now we can come in here and we can place a couple bombs. Maybe, we get the weak hit. I shouldn't have chanced it. I should have just went against Mikage and taken her out there, but hopefully we'll be okay. Again, we can come in here with the A3, get a provoke at least on one of the 3. Here comes the big hard hit from Lazarius. We knew it was coming, but we're okay, hopefully. Let's go A1 here against Arbiter. Couldn't take her down, which is unfortunate, but look at this health right now. We can get a nice judgment swap. Oh, what do we want to do here, guys? What do we want to do? We definitely need to stun is what we want to do. So we're going to come in here and stun on the A2. Oof, look at this. We can exchange HP levels with a remaining enemy, health swap, and then go in there for the kill. Fantastic. All right, come in here, remove some buffs again. And then check this out. On her A1 ability, damage increases as current HP decreases. Look at her current HP because of the unkillable. She's still alive. That's going to be able to easily pop off Arbiter. Okay, most won't be able to easily pop off Arbiter. I thought that A1 hit a lot harder when she was low on health, but either way, we win the battle. That's the most important thing, right? Against a pretty damn good team. Let's go ahead and find another good team to test out. Oh, right in front of my face. How about this one? How about this one? All right. I didn't even look to see how many of them have polymorph. All right, so what do you want to do? Well, I think we want to kill Lazarius again, right? Get in there, there it is. Block revive on their nuker. Fenax, you are the man. You are absolutely the man.
Good for him. He is not a woman.
Let's go ahead and get some, going against a Mikage team when you have a bomb team, not ideal. Just going to say that right now. We can come in here, land a provoke, at least on one of them, maybe. Let's go ahead and remove some buffs here. All right. So they have a Mikage who blocks my bombs from Astrolith, which is an awful combination. And they also have a revive off of her passive. But we have block revive with the A1 put down from Fenax, so it will negate, obviously, what she's able to do. Let's go in with the AoE on the A2 here from Fenax. And let's go in with the, I guess, just A1 here, right? And get some turn meter fill. Let's go in with a stun on the A2. And really, even though this is an Umbral spotlight here, really the star of the show has been Fenax, my favorite epic nuker, right? Going in there and taking care of, like, obviously it's a quite a bit more formidable team on face value than my team. But that's the beauty, right? It's just going in there and taking care of business with ally attack and block revive, right? Okay, so one enemy. I'm just gonna go UDK. All right, so we still have one turn unkillable. It's gonna be obviously gone now, and then we have 2 turns left, I want to say. Okay, let's try to go ahead and pop off White Queen. There we go. Block revive number 2. Sure. Do a little tiny health swap going with the A1. Get a turn meter fail from Astrolith. Let's go in A2 again. And then let's... no choice but to just A1 inside UDK. Well, this one's basically over, guys. I'm not going to bore you. I'll be right back towards the end. All right, guys, one more team before we get going here. Obviously, against the Marichka team, I am going to do what we should have done the first battle and remove our bomb champion. Who do we want to put in the lead here? I'd love a speed lead. Maybe we will run with our own Armons. Well, I just told you guys I don't want to give you just chalk, right? Let's go with Let's go with a double ally attack. That might be fun, right? Double ally attack, taking advantage of both of the A1s. Or 2 A1 attacks here. Let's go in Sun Wukong. Nice. Yeah, let's go Sun Wukong.
Ain't no love like a real love, but it goes so fast.
Block revive, fantastic. All right, 1 down. Got to worry about Taurus next, right? So let's go with a revive on death first, because we're going to need it with constant pressure coming up. Let's go. He has Stone Skin, but we can block, or we can, I keep saying block out of skills. We can 2-turn provoke over there. That's not going to be an issue. Let's switch forms. Try to deal with Taurus the Fierce here. Try to remove that Stone Skin, and we do. So now we have a good opportunity. Constant pressure comes down. It's okay. We have revive on death. Let's go in with the A1. Let's just poke Arbiter, get her out of the equation, right? I don't think I can one-shot Taurus, so I'll just slowly start stunning with the A2, controlling with the provoke, and trying to kill Taurus here. It's really nice to not have to kill Marichka first because of Fennex just blocking revive on everybody, right? But the power of the 2-turn provoke, a little bit of stun, a little bit of block revive, giving all, everybody's blocked. Guys, then we're going to leave the video there. What do you think of Umbral Enchantress? And is there an epic champion or legendary champion, any champion that you think is severely underrated, underutilized, or maybe just misunderstood, like some of the champions that we pointed out in today's video? Hey guys, send us some love, some positive vibes your way, especially if you need it. Thanks for watching until the end of the video, and as always, take care, guys.